Hey everybody, and welcome back. We are going to set up our paycheck breakdown for January. We are in our new Erin Condren monthly planner. So we're going to flip to the back and pull out our stickers from back here. You don't need those ones yet. So we're going to flip to January. So we've already set up pretty much all of our pages here. So we'll track our expenses in here, our bills that we have. We're going to do our debt update video. We did our January budget. I had someone have a question about this. So our income up here and our bills down here are kind of a little separated for us. So this income here just shows us how much we're working towards to pay our February bills and expenses. These numbers down here were all funded in December. We are 1 month ahead. So everything you see down here was already fully funded from the previous month. And this here will help us fund February's. So when we do our paycheck breakdown, this number here is what we cannot go over in our paycheck breakdown. So let's go ahead and get started so y'all can understand a little bit on how we set our budget up. It is definitely different than a lot of people. So let's lay down our washing. All right, so we are going to be getting paid 4 times in the month of January. So we're using our paycheck 1 through 4 here. I also have paycheck 1 through 3 and 1 through 5. So that way, whenever you're getting paid, you'll have plenty of space for it. For me, this way here just puts it all on one sheet and I can look overview at one page instead of having to do multiples. But I also have them to where you can do one breakdown or one setup at a time. So there are also some stickers for that if you're interested in setting it up individually. All right, so there's that. Let's see what color we're using. This one. Oh, and someone did let me know that my sinking funds was off, and they were correct. I added this up before the last cash envelope stuffing that y'all just saw where James hurt his finger at. I added that 50 from there and didn't add it in here when I did my numbers. So that was my fault, but thank you for letting me know. I did fix that. Now I won't be thinking about it later. All right, so starting for this month, we're going to be tracking 4 incomes. So we have James's income. We have my income, which will be from YouTube, Etsy, and Herbalife. Then we have Jackson Hewitt, which is the tax office. Then we have other for anything extra that may come in, like we dog sat for a neighbor the other day. She paid us some money, federal government money, anything that comes in that way. If we sell something, comes in. All those ways come through here. All right, so now we'll lay down our total strip. All right. All right. So budgeted for James for this month, we budget $2,900. For myself, it's going to be $300. For the tax office, $200. And then for other, we're not budgeting anything. So our budgeted amount for January going into February is $3,400 for the month. All right. We always hope for more, but that's our least amount possible. I try to make sure I use the least amount possible. That way we don't overextend our budget in any ways. All right, lay that one down. So next up, we like to do all of our expenses straight down on this sheet here. That way we can add money to them and have them ready to go. All right. So I try to get these in the highest to lowest. Sometimes they get a little out of order. It's fine. So let's start with the cars. We have rent, which hopefully this year it'll trend for the mortgage instead of rent. Fingers crossed. Then we have groceries. So we were doing $100 per person $100 per person in the household, starting at $300. But we were slowly reducing that, but we did get the puppy, so we bumped this back up. Allstate is our insurance. We have gas for our cars. Utilities, which is power and water for us. We also have propane, but it is in sinking funds because we only use it a few months out of the year. AT&T covers our cell phones as well as our internet. We have a storage building because we have a small house that we stay in and there's no room in it. I have student loans. I was going to school to be a paralegal, and after having 2 kids, I just didn't go back. And I don't see me going back, especially for paralegal, maybe for accounting degree or something like that later after all the kids are in school or something, possibly. Then we have pest control. We have miscellaneous for anything that comes up that we don't plan for, but if it's more than that, we just pull it from unbudgeted, which is our savings. We have spending for me and my husband. And for us, whatever we end the month with total, we split between the 2 of us, and that's what we have for the month. We have sinking funds, savings, debt, and I feel like we're a line short. It's fine. So we'll do debt, and I'll throw the cushion with savings when we do it. Because normally I have a space for cushion, but I think my lines are a little off. So we're going to lay our total strip here. Or not. Alright, so there are all of our strips. Now we're going to draw on our lines and be right back. Alright, so now that we have our lines drawn in, we need to fill in our budget amount. So this number here we can't go over. So for cars, that's $920. Rent, $600. Groceries, $550. Allstate, $285. Sorry. For gas, $280. Utilities, $270. AT&T, $239. Storage, $64. Student loans is $60. Pest control is $33. So let's make sure we haven't went over that amount yet. So 3,400 minus 920. Nope. Minus 600 minus 550 minus 285, 280, 270, 239, 64, 60, 33. So we still have $99 remaining, which is perfect. So that means all of our bills and expenses should be covered for the month. Now for miscellaneous, we are hoping to still have $50. So the last bit, we just go straight down. So spending would get $49. So right now we don't have anything planned for savings, sinking funds, savings and cushion, or debt. All right. So that does total us our $3,400 for the month of January for our bills in February. All right. So this is what our paycheck breakdown is looking like. Hopefully we have a little more income come in. But if this is all we have, at least our bills and expenses will be covered, which is the most important. And if there's any extra, we'll definitely throw it towards our 3-4 categories down here. But we just play it with what comes in, which is fine by us. All right, but that is all we are doing in this. We have now fully set up everything for January. Super excited to see what the month has in store for us. I'm really trying to stay on a meal plan so that way we can keep our grocery budget under control and a little bit better managed this month, because last month kind of got a little crazy. But it's okay. It's a new year, a new start, a new month, all new things. So, but I really hope that y'all enjoyed, and I can't wait to catch you on my next video. Bye-bye now.